That's it, we're off.
Are you happy to leave it, Chris?
I'm happy. I just make my video.
Okay.
My friend John. I'm happy and I'm sad.
Right.
And Miguel? We've got a 3 or 4 day passage to Lisbon, and I've been lucky to get acquainted with a couple of guys who are going to help me. They're going to sail with me. A couple of very experienced guys from Madeira, and so I think we'll have a lot of fun. The weather forecast looks good. We should get some a quiet start, and then we'll get some downwind sailing, 10-15 knots, which will take us to the Portuguese coast. Then we have to watch out for orcas. I hope we are prepared for that. We should be, and there are some very good online services that will help us out. So, but once we leave here, there's no internet, so we'll have to use our common sense, and hopefully things will work out. Asymmetrical spinnaker, and it turns out it's way too small for the boat. It was a pain in the ass to get it up, and it's even too small. It's not going to do any good. In fact, the Yankee sail seems to have a larger sail area, which will be more effective. Is it not correct, John?
Yes.
So
I'm sweating already because of this. You know?
yeah. Yeah, so doing about 4.2 knots with this setup. So now we're putting out the jib also. And that should give us maybe half a knot, maybe 1 knot if we're lucky. Okay, Miguel just discovered this was coming loose. There's no pin here in the hole, so got to deal with that. Get that fastened. And John just told me that after this spinnaker experience, he was going to buy a sailing boat, but after this experience,
no more boats. I'm going to buy a plane. No sails to pull in. Or I'm going to be a cooker now. You know, this is better.
yeah, now we're going to get some breakfast.
Now
Whoa,
it's
look.
Looking to that, just to open my appetite.
too much frikadella. So I eat cornflakes.
For those who don't know, frikadelle is Danish specialties like meatballs, which are very nice. And John's been in Denmark for some time, so even though being from Madeira, he knows Denmark somewhat.
I met a girl from Denmark, Viking woman, very crazy.
So making good way now. We've got the sails going. We've been sailing for 24 hours now, a little over. Unfortunately, we've just had an autopilot failure. The bolt that holds the piston to the quadrant on the steering system has broken, sheared off, and I just had it made before we left. Stronger one, not stainless steel, but just normal steel, because the previous one broke also, and it's just happened again. So now we've got 3 days of hand steering till we get to the coast of Portugal. The food is good, however. John is cooking amazing stuff. So we're gonna have to do some hand steering for the next 3 days because the autopilot is around 7 knots now on the wind. It's really nice, quiet. Beautiful sailing.
That's my salty too.
You have to tell me what this Madeiran dish is.
This is bread. Como é que se diz bread? A sorda.
A sorda. Okay.
This is made with the bread from 2 days ago or 3 days ago.
Okay, yeah.
When it's not good for it, they make this soup.
And with the garlic and spices and different things.
No spices. Only garlic, egg, on this herb, I don't know the English name for this.
Poached.
Segurelha.
Okay. Then in the dead of night, the AIS alarm suddenly goes off, and we are on a straight collision course with a 400-meter long cargo ship, and we're very far offshore. We keep watching, and after half an hour it's still the same. So I call them up on the VHF, and they're very polite, and they confirm that they can see us on their AIS, which is very, very good. And they suggest they alter their course a little bit and go to our stern, and I say thank you very much. Massive aircraft carrier, man. Second day, second night finished. Autopilot gone. We've been hand steering on shift. It's been bloody tough, but halfway, just crossed the halfway line to Lisbon. So all good so far. Okay, Sunday morning, last night of hand steering finished, and now look at this breakfast. Whoa!
Next crew member. So Scandinavia.
The AIS is working. I'm talking to myself. We've got a tanker out there. Okay, so we're just going behind him 1.5 miles, so everything good. It's going to be a close one. Looks like he's going to slip past.
You know boy aqui, entendeu?
País não. País não.
Okay.
11 o'clock in Lisbon, moored up in the berth in Cascais. Just getting the electricity and water and everything in place. Arrived in Marina Cascais, Lisbon last night, and coming in through 10 nautical miles of Orca territory, but we didn't see anything, so that was very nice. Yeah, so first leg has been completed. Only problem is the autopilot failure again, so the bolt is broken from the piston to the quadrant, so we've been hand steering and that's been tough for 2 days, night and day. So now we're gonna speak to some local shipyard and see if they've got somebody who can fix it. So I'm going to move the boat again and go down the river and to also a cheaper marina called OEIRAS, and work from there, and then got to see what's going to be done and how this can be fixed. It's really annoying. Can't hand steer to Denmark from here. It's going to be impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's extremely tough. Need a lot of people, a lot of crew then. Okay, moving the boat from Cascais. Serious yachts.
Olha, o almoço que tu estás a ver.
Approaching OEIRAS Marina, just over here. Lisbon. Statue of Christ. Another parking went okay. Somewhat smaller than Cascais, but more my style, I think. Not as pretentious or high society. And also closer to the center of Lisbon. Here's the marina. Checking in. And here the facilities. Ah. Good thing, good thing. I just checked in and I got a good berth over there, I guess, and well, now I just have to get a hold of a mechanic or some kind of expert on steering systems with the Autopilot setup that has broken. So I'm going to be here some days, I think, and I hope I can get it fixed. But it's lovely to be here. Actually, it's a better. For me, it's a better marina than Cascais. Also, it's half price.